Okay, I call the meeting to order at 7:05. Pledge of allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Chris, I think you were pledging to the doctor.
You know, I pledge twice a day, just so you know.
You're
Once in school,
outpledged.
once a year, sometimes 3 times if I have Sunday. So,
Okay.
I'm
Never be
pledging
too
a
American.
lot.
You're overpledged.
To never be
Okay,
too
so once
American.
again, Dee was unable to make it tonight. She left the agenda for the business meeting. Announcements, Village Hall will be closed on January 2nd. in
20th.
observance- January 20th, you are right. In observance of Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Did we announce already in a previous meeting about, are we closed Monday, next Monday? Well, that is Martin Luther King.
Yeah, Martin Luther King Day, 20th, right.
Is that next Monday already?
Yep.
It's a week
Yeah.
from Monday, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so that's January 20th, we're closed. Okay, reports, public safety.
So I have a little bit of an extended report to the end of the year. So 2019, we had a total of 73 incident reports, which is actually down the second year in a row now. So that's a good thing for us. Parking violations, we addressed 78 violations. 30 of those were tickets and the other 46 were warnings. This year there were more warnings than tickets issued, which is a little bit, we're asking officers to be a little bit kinder to the residents, so that's what that result is from. We had only one field appearance ticket, one summons this year in 2019 for code violations. That's down from 2018 and 17 as well, so that's good. There were 14 quality of life warnings, 2 pet owner violations, both were loose dogs, 4 stormwater violations. We did, code enforcement did 5 rental home inspections. We did 21 house checks over the year. And we did 155 special parking event requests. And recently there was a discussion with one of the trustees about how there was an issue at one of the parking events. But the fact is that after 155 events for the year, if there was only one hiccup, I think we're doing pretty good on that. Some of the things that were addressed recently is, you know that there was a report of a burglary on Washington that was reported on the 26th of December.
Was that lady?
No, that was 54. But it's an unoccupied residence that's in the process of being sold. There was no furniture in the home, there was nothing in there. So we don't believe there was anything, we believe it was targeted specifically because it was known to be unoccupied. There was also, as you know, the report about the suspicious white van. Allegedly there were 3 incidences where this van, the first person does not appear to live in the village, and we're unable to gather any additional information from her. The other 2 are unverified. One of them did not actually happen. It was not a white van. She wasn't accosted. She simply was addressed by someone who was driving down Washington and said, "Aren't you afraid of all those turkeys?" Okay? So it had nothing to do with a white van, so there is one unverified report of this white van, and that's it. All
Okay.
right, nothing to be.
That's awesome.
And the last incident, as some of you may know, is China Lane. So there was an incident after public safety had left for the evening, in which there was apparently a party. The homeowners were away. There was a party. An individual was robbed inside the home, and apparently a dog was injured. Suffolk County Police Department is investigating that, and from what I understand, it's believed that there may have been a pet sitter that may have been involved in that, so it was not the residents. All right, so that's the end of it.
So it wasn't a break-in?
It was not a break-in, no.
Pet sitter through the party? Maybe.
That's what they're investigating.
Wow.
Did they ever find out what that explosion was?
That was about the same time that
Okay.
all of this was going on, so they're not exactly sure.
That was, I mean, we were here, I mean, we were there, and that was a notable out of nowhere, just blast.
Really?
It was significant, yeah. I mean, yeah, we were surprised. We were startled by dogs, like, you know,
Wow.
it was notable from the other side of
And
town.
it was the same night?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the same, it was approximately the same time as what was going on there.
Yeah. That's interesting. All right.
Remind me not to get that
How
pet
early,
sitter's number.
the hunters can shoot birds, I hear guns, like.
On the harbor, yeah.
On the harbor. What time can they
East.
start doing that?
Dawn,
Yeah, they're up early.
They are up early.
they're out there,
The dogs
and
hate
it's
it.
still dark.
I was
The
in,
minute the sun comes up, they start blasting.
They're allowed to do that early, huh?
As long as they're, I think it's 200 yards off the shoreline or something. What is it?
They're right on the shoreline.
You can hear it.
From,
It's
on
not-
our shore, or what?
Yeah.
So there's no hunting in Poquott, so they have to, if they're going to
They
be,
have a New York State license, they can hunt anywhere they want. You can't stop.
wait a minute, well, then why do we have that no hunting in Poquott?
State law trumps the village law.
you can't outlaw hunting, only, you can't discharge your weapons, try to do it that way, you can't outlaw hunting.
I did not know that.
It just starts so early.
Yeah.
Jeff, you want to put that on the
years.
document?
You know what they say? The early
I
bird.
do.
Stop it.
Thank God goose season's
my
very
daughter.
short.
So crazy, I'm like, oh, it's just the
Don't you hear them?
hunters.
Oh,
I-
These guys with the shotguns.
I hear it, I hear it.
And I don't know whether
It's
there's a
loud.
couple of guys out there at the same time, but there's such a thing as an automatic weapon out there.
So-
It boom, 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 boom,
Yeah,
boom, boom, and it's
it's
like, you
loud.
can almost not pull a trigger that fast.
There's one guy with a really loud gun, I don't know, it must be some kind of special gun, because I've been jogging, in the early morning, I either run at the university, and Christmas Day, or the next day, I was at in Mount Sinai, actually, and I thought it was somebody in Mount Sinai Harbor, and I got back up into Belterre, and I realized I was down in Poquott,
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah, it's
and I
loud.
was like
It's
5
camp,
miles
but
away,
it's-
3
Wow,
or
so
4
they can
miles
do
away.
that.
yeah,
It
real
is
loud, and it's real
anytime.
early, just, I mean,
They usually hunt at the, just off Everett Mountain Road and Tinker Lane.
yeah,
So how
and,
many
you know,
dogs?
it's legal, and I'm all
They're
for
in
it,
the
but
reeds
there
in
should
the
be
park.
some noise restriction or something, I mean, with this,
My kids told me they leave the ducks in the
I
water.
it's not, I mean.
Yeah.
Frank, you're saying
I
that
don't really-
you can't even,
The dogs go crazy.
it's not as if we were saying they can't hunt, but
They're not
there's
here.
no
I fall
noise
back to sleep.
considerations from municipalities involved in any of this? I mean, it
Not
really
that,
is-
not that I'm aware of, I mean, we strictly enforce that they're not pointing towards resident homes.
Right.
Thank
Yes,
you.
I mean, you could be in the water and point it, so that's the only thing, and quite frankly, until the village says I can carry a firearm, I won't be
Absolutely.
addressing someone with a
Wouldn't
firearm.
ask you
That's
to-
right, yeah.
Wouldn't ask you to approach one of those guys.
Makes sense.
Right, all right, well, anyway, that is a problem, and you talk to anybody in the village, and they go, yeah, I heard that, I mean,
I
I
just
guess
wanted
it's
to know
just
if
like
there was
you're,
a.
well,
if
oh
there was
well,
a
you
time
can't do anything about
restriction,
it, but
But I
it's
guess
real.
there's not, so,
No,
all
no.
right,
Saturday and Sunday mornings.
Right. Okay, treasurer's report.
yeah.
Okay, you all have received the usual report that I provide you with budget actuals. At this point in time, we are over budget, but mainly because of a couple of things. One is that we have budgeted earlier some CHIPS money an income that we haven't gotten yet. But anyway, the biggest difference right now in terms of where we stand, I'd be concerned about parks monies being spent because we're already $2,000 over the budget for the year for parks expenditures. So just keep that in mind going forward. We're probably not going to be spending a lot during the winter, but in the spring.
Is that for including the dock?
No, not the dock. I mean, the dock one.
Well, we spent 900 for the removal of the floats.
I have to, I don't get the detail numbers to tell me what's been put on the lines.
You know what it might be? That water, the shower line?
Yeah. maybe
But wasn't that in last fiscal year? That, going down to.
I can only tell you what parks are over right now.
Walnut Park and Trustees Park are the two big ones. California and
Well, California was where they had the water problem.
California,
California's fine.
So what did we spend that?
California's a little over. so is
Year to date,
trustees.
yeah.
So is Walnut. All of them are a little over. 2,000, 1,000.
Is that water and electricity maybe, we just under budget? In other words, we didn't have a blowout expense in some way. It's just the usual things in your budget.
I can't tell you the specific expenditures, I don't get that.
Okay, that's, all right.
But I'm
Well-
just suggesting, that just be aware of it.
Pay attention.
Yes.
Okay.
But we're not over in terms of the budget for those parks for the year. In other words,
Yes,
you're
we
going
are.
by, already for the year?
For the year, yes, the $2,000 over the budget for the year at this point in time.
So in the spring, when we start, all right, well, that's good to know now, I guess.
We're on a January to, what's our year? That was the
June
year.
to, June to May.
June to May.
Oh, June to May, okay.
Got 5 more months.
Okay, yeah.
And aside from that, that's it, you know, I've been talking to Joe on the ins and outs of what we do on the streets and the drainage is gonna depend a lot on what we can recoup from CHIPS, so that's gonna be something that needs to be worked forward as we go.
Okay. And the court report.
Well, we have a new clerk and she's worked out, I think she's working out very well. She seems happy to be here and everybody, I think, is happy with her progress. We have, we continue to have a couple of computer issues that somebody needs to look at, but I think they're taking care of that.
So I think, what we're gonna go to,
I didn't see a report.
did we already do that? Vote to increase her,
You're supposed to
wage?
send it.
There's a resolution to increase her.
Yes, right. That's in it, okay.
From which one, the last one? You didn't get a report yet?
Not that I saw.
Yeah.
Oh, that's stuff.
I think there was only one,
I've only, yeah.
there was only one guilty plea, I think, with a fine at the last court session, if I'm
What
not
was the
mistaken.
last court date?
It was in December,
Okay.
and the guy, I think the guy couldn't pay that night because there was.
Yeah, he had a credit card, if I recall correctly.
She took the credit card?
And, well, she tried to, but I don't think the system was
Yeah,
working.
right. So he.
So he was gonna pay online, that's what I remember them saying.
Yeah, she gave
I'll
him
just,
the
I'll just
online.
email her, she'll send it.
Okay, no public comments, so, one more question.
Wait, so-
You were going to just see if you could, research whether or not there was an issue with, now that we passed the, code on signs and advertising regarding pre-existing signs. Did you happen to know?
I don't have an answer, I'm sorry, I don't have an answer for you yet. I did look at it the day after the meeting, but don't have a final answer for you, I apologize. I will look at it the next time.
Did you read that code, signs and advertising?
Briefly, I thought it was a while ago.
The issue is that, you know, we have, the town of Brookhaven, now, we have what they have folded into it, so we're consistent with that. And they have the, thing on political signs, and, there's limits in terms of size and duration before election, after election, and so on, so we have to kind of figure that one out, pre-existing signs.
So I probably wouldn't, if I could send you an email about that, I'd rather not report it publicly. I'd rather not make a public statement.
No, that's
Because
okay.
it ends up in a videotape, but I'll send an email to
Yeah.
you with the answer.
Okay.
So that you can exchange with the board.
Okay, resolutions. Resolution 01, 2020-1. Resolution adopting the January 9th, 2020 agenda as printed. So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
All right.
Resolution number 01-2022, resolution accepting the monthly reports from January 9, 2020. So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
All right.
Resolution 01-2023, resolution adopting the minutes from the December 12th, 2019 work session of the Board of Trustees. So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
All right.
So-
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is.
Uh-huh. Resolution number 02-2004, Resolution adopting the minutes from December 12th, 2019, business session of the Board of Trustees. So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Resolution 01-2020-5, resolution to schedule the Village of Poquott Board of Trustees work session meeting beginning at 6 p.m. on February 6th, 2020, with the business meeting to follow immediately. So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
February 6th.
I know, she's thinking that too.
Thank you.
Six.
Resolution 1-2026, resolution authorizing village bookkeeper Huffman to transfer fund balance of $6,389 from assigned to unassigned. Yeah, I thought we talked about that last week. So moved.
Second.
All in
So
favor?
we're
Aye.
tabling number 7, right?
Yes.
To get so I'll go to the next one. Resolution 01-2028, resolution approving an increase in the monthly wage to Leslie Murray from $325 to $375, effective pay period January 1, 2020. So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Res-
Hold on for the last one, for Chuck.
Yeah, did you read some?
Okay,
Okay.
we have 19 vouchers totaling $83,180.99, consisting of the following: 8 unpaid vouchers to be paid. Advance payment group, striping for Van Brunt, $1,350. That's Van Brunt and
Same one.
Washington.
Yeah.
4D Landscaping, 1850-70, Suffolk County Water Authority, 18282, Suffolk County Water Authority, 33263, Suffolk County Water Authority, 2859. Suzy Fuel Oil, Village Hall, 51722, Triad Telecom, Village Hall, 12634, Verizon Wireless, Public Safety, 5963, 8 bills totaling $4,447.93. 8 bills to be paid. Brothers Police Store, shirts, $69.99. Canon Financial Services for January, $149 for a copier. Edison Paul Justice, December, $250. Gold Coast Bank, installment and bond payment, $63,125. That is our 2019 payment. Corinne Jacoby, videography, $150. Poquott bill, $2,038.75. Quick Waste Sanitation, December garbage, 7/0/61/12. Snow plowing, 12/2/12/11, $39.60. Total for the bills is $76,803.86.
What's the snow plowing? Snow plowing?
They drive
They
me.
came through, we had
They
a
came
quick hit on a couple of those
I don't think
days.
they
and
plowed,
came
they just
through.
did salt and sand. didn't they?
Salt and sand.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I like salt sand.
Okay, 3 bills are in, to be approved. Big Yan Cleaning Service, Village Hall, $372.99. Lead Auto for the Jeep, $1299.46. Wex Bank for gasoline, $256.75. 3 bills totaling $1,929.20. Those are your bills for
I
today.
just want to say my bill for $2,038 included a disbursement to the county for filing the deed of $595.
Oh, you pay that.
That's for reimbursement to me. Is included in the 2,000.
What was the, that we repair for the Jeep?
1,200.
1,000?
$1,200.
We have a new one now for $800, and I didn't bring it up earlier, but I did discuss it with Joe. The board should probably start considering looking at the purchase of a new vehicle. That vehicle is now 11 years old. We've now put in, between last year and this year, about $5,000 worth of repairs.
How much
Okay.
mileage is on it?
It has only, I think, about 89,000 in it.
But it's stop and go, and it's like a West Kind miles, so
Of
it's
course.
11 years old, so I agree with you.
Is it sellable?
We have been able to sell our other vehicles in the past, yes. We sold the other Jeep, we sold the Ford.
Maybe Cheryl.
See what's, we should see what it's,
Somebody who just got the list.
we just posted that somewhere, so I don't know if it was offline or maybe even the mom's, but somebody was looking for.
Joe, did you guys get the phone, with the phone situation fixed up here? Are they,
The phones.
Yeah, the new phone companies, so, you remember the robocall issue and all that?
We are getting new phones installed in the building. We are swapping out Triad for another company that's going to provide us with all brand new telephones, which are a little easier to use and have the capacity to hang on to our missing phone calls. Right now, we can't go back in and find out who the hell called us yesterday because it's gone.
Oh,
So-
okay.
But I'm glad you brought that up, because we had talked about that last meeting. So, they still haven't started?
They're gonna start, well, our contract with Triad expires this month.
Oh, okay.
All right, I need a motion on,
Oh, wait, hold on, that was my turn.
Oh,
Resolution number 01-2020-9, resolution approving all checks per the voucher report. So moved.
second?
All in favor?
aye.
Okay.
motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned.